Celebrities are often perceived as considering themselves superior to the average individual. However, what transpires when these very celebrities exhibit the same attitude towards law enforcement officers?
Punch on the first white boy I see.
There are 3 startling instances of celebrities receiving a harsh dose of reality. The first case involves Fen Sally. On December 15th, 2018, police stopped a car driven by the Florida news anchor, Fen Sally. The officer, recognizing her, anticipated cooperation and respect. However, he was in for a significant surprise.
Hello, Miss. Officer Carver, Palm Beach Gardens Police Department. The reason why I'm pulling you over is because you're actually driving with no taillights. I believe you're only driving with your daytime driving lights on. And yep, they're completely off. There you go. Okay, so your license, registration, proof of insurance, please. What's wrong? You. Why? I'm sorry?
I don't feel like being pulled over.
Okay.
My phone is not.
Well, you're the one driving without lights on, so.
Yeah, well, you're the one pulling me over right now.
Yeah, it's my job.
Yeah, well, okay, so you see my phone right now.
Okay. How much have you had to drink tonight, ma'am?
God, I've had 1 drink tonight.
Okay. Well, it's pretty strong smell coming off your breath.
Here it is.
It's not just the odor that's a giveaway. Fen's speech is slurred, her demeanor is far from ideal, and overall she appears lethargic. When officer observes a driver behaving in this manner, they are compelled to probe deeper, a situation that Fen evidently finds displeasing.
Carver, should roll her window up.
Howdy. I believe you are impaired. I'd like to run some roadside sobriety tasks on you, make sure you're good to drive, okay?
Absolutely. I think I'm just fine to drive. Sure. Let's do it.
We've already witnessed a significant degree of entitlement from the news anchor, but it's merely a glimpse of what's yet to unfold. The situation escalates as the field sobriety tests commence, which he evidently deems to be utterly unwarranted.
What did you mean by I have enough, or I have what I need right now? What does that mean?
It means that I know that I'm capable of driving.
Okay.
I know that I'm a responsible citizen, and I know that however many cops it is that you have right now are unnecessary for the task that you are privileged with at this moment.
Okay. All right. Come stand over here. You ready to begin?
Ready to begin.
Go ahead and begin.
May I turn around now?
Like I instructed you. Alrighty.
Investigation.
Come over here. Can you step out here some?
Do I need to walk the line as I step
No, just
forward, or
step out here. We're done with the line.
All right, just check
Okay.
it. Hey,
I appreciate you checking, okay?
absolutely, Mr. Carver.
Fen is evidently being facetious here, attempting to tread the line of disrespect. However, she soon opts to push the boundaries a bit further.
I want to know
Okay.
what I can do to end this public humiliation at this point.
It's not public humiliation. I'm over here
and you know
conducting a
what?
DUI investigation.
Well, here's what I'm going to ask of you.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go to a side street? I am a public figure.
Okay.
I find this very publicly humiliating. Now, we'll continue whatever it is that you need us to do.
Sorry.
But I'm asking
I
that...
cannot take you to another location.
Okay. Well, it was
Sorry.
worth a try because we're on PGA
do you
Boulevard and I am a public figure.
We're not on PGA Boulevard. Okay.
We're close enough to it, darling.
Come stand over here, just on the other side.
Okay.
Can you please get in your vehicle?
Watch out, they may shoot you even though you're not black.
Okay, that was a very racist comment.
With all her sarcastic and privileged remarks, she's certainly not winning any favor in the eyes of the police. And that's not even taking into account the outright insults she begins to hurl at the officers subsequently.
No, your alphabet from A to Z, correct?
Yes, I know my alphabet from A to
Highest
Z.
level education.
I have a master's degree. What do you have?
Okay. Go ahead and stand with your feet together.
What did you have?
Bachelor of Science. Thank you very much.
There we go.
Feet together.
Hey, high
arms down at your
five.
seat.
We're on the same page. It's okay.
Feet together, arms down at your
Maybe
side.
when we lose our hair, we lose the ability to high five.
That's right. When I say left or right, you're going to extend that finger out in front of you. You're going to touch the tip of your finger to the tip of your nose. You understand?
Yes.
Left. Right. All right. Put your hands behind your back. placing you under arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol.
What have I done? I've passed every test.
Listen, you have given me indication through your road sobriety test that you are impaired.
I'm a cocky son of a gun, but I've passed all these tests. No, hold on. I know I'm cocky, and forgive me for that.
It's common knowledge that one cannot be arrogant and dismissive, then plead for mercy when the situation turns unfavorable. The officers are now prepared to reciprocate the exact level of respect she demonstrated towards them. And however, Fenn has one final privileged tactic in her arsenal to attempt an escape from this predicament.
I'm a model citizen. You're making a scene right now in front of an area where I'm on TV. Oh my God, please just walk me away. Oh my God, Bush. I'm not a bad person. You're arresting me. You're arresting me a mile away from my job, where I've interviewed your own police chief.
Did you have any of the drinks with her tonight?
Yeah, I had 2 drinks.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. I mean, look.
If there's evidences, DUI, my hands are tied. Okay.
No.
I see her all the time on TV every morning. Okay, that's my main news that I watch. Okay, she shouldn't be acting that way. If she's in the public eyes, like us, she shouldn't be acting that way. Okay, she's starting nothing but giving attitude, right?
I said to her right away.
Even Fenn's fiance concurred that her conduct was inexcusable, acknowledging that they had consumed a few drinks that night. Consequently, Fenn was escorted back to the jail to undergo a breathalyzer test where the legal limit is 0.080.0.0.079. And she narrowly passed by exactly 0.1, leading to the dismissal of all charges against her. Despite it being almost certain that she was over the legal limit, however, that's not the end of the story. Originally, she was relieved from her TV position during the DUI investigation, but was swiftly reinstated when the charges were dropped. Yet, as soon as this body cam footage was made public, she promptly resigned from her position. The silver lining is that Fenn refrained from resorting to violence during her stop, a restraint not exhibited by the next entitled celebrity, a rapper whose initial reaction upon arrest was to assault the police.
I'll spit on every fucking nurse in that bitch. I'll make you charge me.
On July 7th, 2022, rapper Boozy Badass and his companion were stopped by Georgia police due to a hidden license plate and tinted windows. The encounter initially proceeded smoothly, but rapidly escalated as soon as the officer decided to enforce the law.
Who's the registered owner of this car, man? You are? Okay. You got your ID on you, man? So the reason I pulled you over is because you're tagged, okay? Alright, I'll be right back. Let me check things out, okay? Yeah, they're for the court. I think we should move them over there because we're about to get deep in. Here.
That's some marijuana right here.
As in addition to the tint and license plate, the officer also detected the scent of marijuana in the vehicle. Consequently, he decided to detain the two individuals and relocate them to a safer location. This is the point where the situation began to escalate.
Alright, is there any marijuana in that car now? Or any overdose in the car?
Yeah, I was smoking a blunt, bro.
Bro, you're good? I got you. As long as you're on for me, I'm on for you, okay? Stand by.
I can't keep going through this, though, bro. Like,
We just got on for us, I got on the
bro. I can't, bro. I don't need no loan. I don't do shit, bro.
Is it legal?
Bro, I gotta go to y'all superiors and file charges, man. It's harassment. It's every day.
A thorough search of the vehicle uncovers numerous packages of marijuana and, quite frankly, a substantial amount of cash. However, as the search of the entire car progresses, Boozy begins to grow increasingly agitated.
Fuck all this shit up. Like that. Every fucking body. I'm tired, bro. I want everybody down here to have mercy. I'll spit on every fucking nurse in that bitch. I'll make you charge me. I'll show you how I get down when I get locked up. I'm gonna show you how I get down. I'm gonna make them bitches whoop me. They gonna get a charge. I'm gonna make them whoop me. When they talk to them, I'm gonna put them in their shit. I'm going out like a gangster. You gotta knock my fucking teeth off, buddy. And you gonna get sued like a dog. I'm gonna show them how I get down and be off. Why? I'm gonna punch on the first white boy I see in that bitch. I swear I'm going like damn quick. Any nurse, I'm gonna spit on that bitch.
This monologue persists for approximately 5 minutes as the officers conclude their search of the vehicle. Boozy only diverts his attention to the officers when they discover a packet of pills in his glove compartment.
William.
Yeah, come on. Man, say that. It ain't never birth control pills or something for one of my bitches. That's all. Birth control pills or something for my bitches. You know bitches can't get pregnant from me. Yeah, I got a lot of hoes sucking in my house right now. Yeah. I got like 35 hoes sucking in my house right now. If anybody want they suck, let me know. I'm ready to fight. I take off I could fight. I would throw them bitches within the office. All you do is take off their bag and they gun. And I'm gonna throw them bitches with you in the parking lot. I'm like it, man.
It's clear that Boozy's entire tirade is a matter of image. He's aware that everything is being recorded, and his rowdiness and shouting are merely to assure his audience of his toughness. Despite his initial threats to spit at and confront the officers, they opt to manage the situation in the following manner.
No, just listen. This is what we're gonna do. Listen.
Just listen to it.
All right. I'm gonna give you a citation for marijuana. All right.
For the smell of marijuana.
No, you'll be fine.
Calm down the floor.
There's some bags. There's 2 bags. All right. We'll give you citation for unregistered. That's it. All right. I'll let y'all be on about your business. Are we good? Okay. Take the handcuffs off. Sit in the car. I just need y'all to relax, man, okay?
You let me go, just let me go. I'm going to file charges right now.
I got you.
I'll be okay.
And just like that, the duo was dismissed with a citation for the concealed license plate and marijuana possession. No one was harmed in this perilously tumultuous situation. However, if Boozy's case was tumultuous, Marshon Lynch's was likely as extreme in the opposite direction as possible, with the police discovering him literally sleeping at the wheel.
Still sleeping?
Officers just discovered Marshon, a former player for the Seattle Seahawks, asleep in his car, which was in an unroadworthy state. The side wheel lacked a rim or tire, and the passenger side tires were on the verge of detaching. The officers could detect the scent of alcohol in the vehicle, and given Marshon's condition as well as that of his car, they had to surmise that he had been driving under the influence, had an accident, and subsequently fell asleep at the wheel. However, the officers were unable to proceed with their investigation unless Marshon exited the vehicle, which he refused to do.
Okay, hold on. Did you run it, the VIN?
Yeah. Morning. How are you? Is this your car? It's not your car? Oh, whose car is it? Did you steal the car? Yes? You said you don't know whose car it is. Just asking.
At this point, the officers are utterly perplexed. They are clueless as to how the car could have ended up in such a condition, and Marshon's state is frankly baffling. As one might anticipate, the majority of this footage isn't particularly thrilling. So let's fast forward to the moment when the officers decide they've reached their limit and opt to take control of the situation.
So here's the thing, okay? Right now, if you don't get out of the vehicle, you're going to be charged with obstructing an investigation. That is a criminal offense, and you will go to jail.
What kind of obstruction?
Obstructing.
What kind of obstruction? Yeah, we're not going to...
There's not different kinds. There's only one kind. Okay, because I've already explained it to you.
Because I'm
Failing to obey a command by an officer or lawful order is obstructing. So this is your last chance. Step out of the vehicle for us.
Everything is understandable.
Okay. So if you understand, go ahead and step out for us.
Is why will I not be pulled out?
All right. Go ahead and get on your stomach.
Roll over. Hands behind your back. He does smell like alcohol.
Oh, I do smell it.
Yep.
When Marshon chose not to exit the vehicle voluntarily, the officers decided to assist him slightly. He was subsequently transported back to jail and charged with DUI, operating an unregistered vehicle, and failure to drive within the travel lanes. The case is still in progress and has yet to go to trial, with Marshon pleading not guilty to all the charges leveled against him.